As a company, we started our operations in 2017. Previously, we were known as the PETCO, the Kenya PET Recycling Company. At the time, our mandate was only to handle PET plastic bottles, typically known as the number one polymer, which is really what packs your juice, soda, or water bottles. But as we progressed in 2021, we did support the government together with other stakeholders in crafting the Sustainable Waste Management Act, because we saw it as an imperative to be able to ensure that all companies in Kenya that are introducing products into the market actually take responsibility for their post-consumer packaging. And it is in 2022 that the board of directors of the company decided that it was important for us to create a brand that was fit for purpose to handle all packaging materials and not just the PET bottles. And it's at that point that we then began our process to registering PAKPRO. So we changed our name from PETCO to PAKPRO. And in 2023, we did have our launch and our official rebrand. And in August 2023, the government then published the notice making it mandatory for all companies to be able to ensure that their packaging is managed. It's not been easy because we've been operating in a quasi-regulatory environment. We don't have regulations. Despite having the Act, we only have one sentence in the Act that actually makes EPR mandatory in the country. And the challenge with that is that process owners are not able to really understand what they need to do or how it needs to be done. And remember, EPR, Extended Producer Responsibility, is a very novel concept. And as such, it does require some level of granularity in trying to demystify it as a concept. And so without the regulations, we found ourselves in a space that isn't very clear in terms of how we are to operate. And so we have been following the leadership, of course, of our regulator, the National Environment Management Authority, and we have been operating as they guide us. And so we've had wins in the sense that we've been able to mobilize different materials, different members across the manufacturing sector. So we have the brand owners, we have the converters, we have retailers, we have the distributors, as well as companies that are in the paints and construction industry. And I think for us, the key win has been that we've been able to build a reputation of being able to deliver on results. I think when we started our operations in 2017 to date, we've already recycled over 40,000 metric tons of packaging material cumulatively. At the tail end of this year, 2024, we are looking at being able to add another 2,500 to 4,500 tons. The people we work with, the waste value chain actors, these are the waste pickers, really bottom of the pyramid waste pickers. They are essential and integral in the success of waste collection in this country. Without them, we are not able to actually recover material. For the first time in Kenya, we've been able to publish our prices so that every single player, because we are in the commodities space, and if the players in a commodities trading environment do not know the prices of those commodities, it always creates room for unfair play. So for us, by being able to publish those prices, we have been able to create transparency, to be able to allow actors to know how much are we putting into the system, how much is being paid for this product, so that they never have a situation where they get to any of our agents and they're not able to know how much they're supposed to receive. 2024, we've come up with a concept known as Join the Culture. And Join the Culture is about you and me. It's about how do we live our lives, how do we go about how we engage with waste. Our key and anchor program is Biz Nataka Mtaani. Business Nataka Mtaani simply means creating a business for waste in your neighborhood. And so what that means is that you and we can have our own trading points or kiosks, buyback centers as we call them, where anyone in my neighborhood can be able to bring their waste to the point, and they are able to trade it, make some money, and then PAKPRO is able to evacuate that waste into a recycling system. So used beverage cartons, as I said, are like your milk packs, your juice packs, your water packs, wine packs. And what we are doing is that we are actually providing a reward for people to be able to bring back these packs into the system at select Naivas stores, and you are able to get instant rewards with a grand prize at the end of the pilot period that we are running this project for. What this does is to raise the level of awareness for consumers so that they know that there's value in this packaging. We also want to use this program to enlighten consumers around the different products that are actually created when these products are recycled. A lot of consumers are unaware what happens to this packaging. So they hear the word recycle, 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 but a lot of consumers don't know what recycling, what is the new product, what is it converted into. We would want to have the extended producer responsibility regulations enacted. And what this will do, not just for us, but the entire sector, is that we will be able to actually create a very vibrant waste management and recycling sector. And if I were to put it under the circular economy sector, we expect that with the regulation in place, we will be able to have a sector that is contributing significantly to the GDP of this country. We strongly urge the government to think about publishing and gazetting the extended producer responsibility regulations, as it would be able to catalyze the growth of a circular economy in Kenya.